Okay, it's Tuesday morning, November 15th.
14th.
14th, I'm sorry, November 14th. And I've got about 35 minutes left on this SD card.
How does he know that?
I don't know what his business is. That's what he's supposed to know.
What'd you say?
That's his business. He can tell. Same way he can tell you where to throw and catch a 14-pounder on the first cast.
Yeah.
He's got a big fish on. He jumped a few minutes ago. There he is. He's probably 10 pounds. At least 10 pounds. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Woo! This is true. You had one too, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine didn't hit the lure though. He just came up and slapped at
I saw
it.
mine blow up. And then I never saw it. I never felt anything. He just pulled it in. And it never came back up. And I'm like, where's my bait? And I finally just set the hook and got it. That was awesome. Whew. What you got?
It's over 10. I'm showing 10 and a half.
All right. Hold on.
Turn it there. Perfect. Okay, got it. I chose 10 and a half, 11. 11? Yeah, he got 11.
Come on, I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying.
You got that, you got to get your hand out of that string.
Oh.
It's hung on there. Now, turn him over. There you go.
Nice.
Nice job.
Nice fish. That was so weird. He grabbed it and then
Here with the fellas that caught the biggest fish of the week and the most fish of the week, and get a little feedback from them about how it was and what they caught it on. So I'm gonna turn this around here. Let you talk to Barry.
All right. This week I caught four big fish, a 17 first and a 19. Caught both of them on a surface walker. First one was the 17 was like casting very far and working it back, and it hit and blew up, and the fight was on. The second one hit right at the boat. He just rolled up at the boat, grabbed the lure, took off, and same thing. I mean, we're in open water, so we didn't have to worry about trees and all that stuff. So just played it out like fighting a big redfish, and came in. The other 19 and 21 both came on strike throw subsurface walkers. The 21 I threw against a palm tree that has those, I don't know what you call them, like the moss around the bottom of it. Threw right beside it, picked it up, and thought I had a decent fish for the first couple seconds, and then same thing, the fight's on. Fight him for 2-3 minutes, you gotta wear him out, and finally the guy gets him in the boat and the net, and they're happy.
Is this your second trip?
My second trip.
Hopefully you'll
I'd like to be more.
Colin? 18?
Yes. No, I caught a 17 this week.
17?
Yes.
On what?
I caught it on a jig. So we were back in the brush, kind of just making Hail Mary casts, and out of nowhere I thought it was a small fish at first because it didn't realize it was hooked, and then once it realized it was hooked, woo, it went. And so that was my biggest fish of the trip. And last year I was here, I caught a 19. This one was bigger than the 19 I caught. This one was 82 centimeters. The 19 I caught last year was 76, I believe. So this one was a pretty skinny fish. Could have been something. But Billy and I caught 357 fish this week. Carlos put them on all week. We caught in a good couple holes. Caught a lot of different species of fish this week. Caught wolffish, dogfish, bunch of random aquarium fish.
I think I might have caught the most fish over 10 pounds. I had 3 11s,
You had
an
an 18.
18, and a couple of 12s. I don't remember exactly. So I think I had 6. I think I had 6 over 10. I don't remember. Billy, how many did you have over 10? 8. I didn't. Billy got it. So still a great time. My second trip, 18 was my biggest this week, which tied my personal best from last year, which is that was the first hour of fishing last year. Had a great time. I had thrown it was the spook out, and had come off of a shelf, and that massive beast took it, and the fight was on. So it was a great time. Plan on coming back again next year.
All right, Billy. Third trip.
I was fishing with Colin. This has been the best fishing trip we've had ever. And I got the 18 on a subwalker. In fact, all of my big fish were caught on a subwalker, and the 18 was out in the middle of just out in the middle of a big flat, like you're redfish fishing, and the fight was on, and then it circles the boat a couple of times, and we finally get it landed, and lots of cheers and everything else going on. So when I caught my big one, did not have a cerveza in the boat, so I didn't get it until I caught the next one, and I'm sorry, that was the 16 that didn't have a cerveza after I caught it. And then the 18 I did have a cerveza, so it was good. So.
Thank you, Billy. We'll go around here to Rick now. This is his first trip.
Yeah, this is my first trip.
Your impressions, Rick?
Oh, that was great. Barry and I caught 318 fish total. Barry was more quality than quantity. I was, I guess, the opposite. I had 3 big fish, one of 15, which was caught on the chopper. Then we had a 13 that was caught on a spook, and then I had a 14 that was caught on a jig. So different lures work great. But I do have to say one thing about this group of guys that we fished with this week. Coming down here, I only really knew 2 of them. My luggage got stuck in Panama. I still hadn't gotten here, so I guess I'll pick it up in Vanasse. But these guys, without even me having to ask for anything, they basically gave me the shirt off their back. So it's been a great fishing trip, and look forward to doing it again.
Jason, let's do that. Introduce yourself. Tell us
All right,
a little bit about how you're here with us.
Jason and Martin Lustig. This is my first trip, Dad's 25th trip. Been listening about these trips for years and years, and finally had a chance to come. And fortunate enough to find 2 spots, and with this group of guys who I believe we'll be doing some fishing with in the future, whether it's here or in the Gulf or somewhere else. Great trip for us. I had 3 over 10. 2 on a jig, and this morning 1 on a subsurface walker. Great to finally be able to catch these fish that my dad's been talking about. It was a great trip, and put it on the board with all of our other fishing trips, and look forward to the next.
Absolutely.
Well, I want everybody here to respect me. I'm the old man of the trip.
We've all been told respect your
There's a lot of skill. I don't know where it was. I didn't catch a single fish over 10 pounds until today. First thing out, 6:45 in the morning, I land a 15-pounder. Made my trip. Made my trip. We had a great time. We caught a lot of fish. I met some really nice people. I've helped support this this company. I've been coming since just about when they first started, and haven't been here every year. Some years I've been here more than once, and I've had as good or better time this trip than I've ever had because of the people. And we're going to do a lot more fishing.
So explain how you and Jason.
I've been asking I've got two sons, and both of them have work schedules that prevent them from getting away. And every time I come back, I press them, you got to go, and they never go. Jason calls me one day, and he says, let's go to Brazil. I said, really? He says, yeah, I want to go to Brazil. I said, you can get the time off? I can't. So I called, and there were 2 cancellations on this particular trip. I called Jason back, and I said, okay, can you do it? These are the dates. I gave him actually 2 sets of dates, and the other days, nah, it's too close to Thanksgiving, we can't do it. But the other one, where there's 2 openings, yes, I can do it. So I did the cockamamie thing and let them make my reservations, and I can tell you all about the airport in Panama City, which I spent 11 hours in. So I'll probably use my own travel agent from now on. But it's been a fantastic trip, and we will repeat it, and hopefully with these guys again. Thank you.
Okay, so that's a wrap from the Amazon jungle. Well, I hope you're still here with me. I apologize for some of the scratchiness in that last cut. That microphone, not the best in the world. I have one more video I'm going to make. This is number 8. I'm going to make a 9. It's just going to be some outtakes and some stills from the trip. We had 1,293 fish for the week. 39 of those were over 10 pounds. 1 was 21. It was a great trip. No complaints. A great bunch of guys. Loved the trip. Hope to go back and do it again with the same group. Enjoy. Thanks.